Gay SA Radio, where you are family. I'm Rian and I'm chatting to Erin Shattock, the marketing assistant from the Knysna Elephant Park. You run the Knysna Elephant Park, and please tell me a little bit more about what this entails.
We'd rather say, that running our park is actually very much a team effort. Our most important people obviously are our elephant guides. They meet every morning at sunrise to discuss elephant activities and the previous day and the day ahead. And they're the guys that the guests will meet and who will introduce the guests to the elephants. We have a maintenance team who are responsible for the upkeep of the park, as well as an in-house administrative team, and they do all the behind-the-scenes work, really. So it's definitely a team effort.
How many elephants do you guys have?
We have 10 elephants. We have 8 females and 2 males.
Do they all have a story to tell?
Oh, yeah. Some of them have the most amazing stories to tell.
Now, what does it entail to run a park like this? I mean, what happens on an average day at the Knysna Elephant Park?
Our guides get in at 20 to 7 every single morning, and they're obviously the first people here. And then our ladies get in about 7:30, and then the day really, really starts. So our elephants get breakfast at about 7 o'clock. So that's one of our own mixtures that we do for them, special elephant food. So they get their breakfast, and then our guests start to arrive, generally for our picnic breakfast walk. And with that, the elephants and the guests will walk out across the fields and down by the valley and end off at our Lapa venue, which then they have their breakfast. And after that, that's when the daily tours start. And the daily tours run every half an hour, and there's guests on every tractor load that go out to the field with fruit. So the elephants are constantly eating because there's constantly guests buying fruit buckets.
Now, you've piqued my interest here. An elephant breakfast. What is in it?
I think it's lucerne and teff and ote. I'm not exactly sure about what it is in it, as well as fruit. So they get their breakfast every single morning, exactly at the same time, because they're very good at telling time. They know exactly what time it is for breakfast, what time it is for the next thing, especially if it comes to food. Their clocks work very well.
So there's an internal clock that you can count on there.
Oh yes, definitely. Come 5:30, they're ready to go back into their night camp. They're done for the day.
Coming from my side, what people don't realize is that animals have personalities, and obviously each of these elephants have their own personality as well.
Oh yes, definitely.
What services or facilities are available at the Elephant Park?
Well, as I've said, we do our daily tours where the guests can come in every half an hour and feed the elephants and touch the elephants and get photos with them, as well as our elephant picnic walks and our afternoon walks, as well as we also have an amazing lodge. And our lodge allows our guests to actually overlook the stable area where our elephants sleep at night. So you could stay up all night just watching the elephants sleep if you really wanted to. And we also have a restaurant and a curio shop.
So you can physically stay over at the Elephant Park? I didn't realize that.
Yes, you can. And we've got a little communal lounge where all the rooms are connected to, and you can sit out there and watch the elephants sleep the entire night.
You're not allowed to go and cuddle up with them though, hey?
Unfortunately not. But you can watch them from above, this little balcony.
And how old are they?
Our 2 males are 11, and then our females range from 9 to 29 years old.
What is the average lifespan of an elephant?
Pretty much the same as humans, so about 65 to 70 years.
Then you've got a volunteer program that you run. How does one apply for this?
It's called ERU. So that's the African Elephant Research Unit. They manage and coordinate the volunteer program. You can apply for this via their website, which is www.eru.co.za, or you can just email them at volunteer@knysnaelephantpark.co.za. The ladies there will be happy to give anyone the information they want. What we pretty much do is we ask our volunteers to stay with us for at least 3 weeks. And so they then live on the park, so they get to spend as much time as possible with the elephants. So the program then combines different aspects of elephant husbandry, welfare, and research. We have volunteers from all over the world join the team, and their contribution is definitely vital to the entire research team. You don't have to have like any qualifications to volunteer. You just have to love animals and want to help, really. You just have to be 18 years or older.
How do you decide which animals stay at the park, at the residence, and which ones go back to reserves?
They have a different personality. And so when we started in 1994, we only had 2 elephants, which are Harry and Sally. At that point, we had no idea that we would be here 24 years later as a world-class facility for elephants, really. The biggest thing is we have formed here a matriarchal to those formed in the wild, with the oldest female leading the herd. From that herd, we've actually formed smaller herds, and those are the elephants that we've relocated to large game reserves, which provide semi-wild environments for them. In total, we've released about 20 elephants back into these semi-wild environments over the last 10 years. We've released circus elephants as well, so we've had them come in and go straight back.
You guys got involved with the LGBTQ plus community. How do you guys support the community and cater for the community? That's the other question.
Any guests are our guests, and we want to make them feel as welcome as possible at the park.
How did you become involved in Mr. Gay World?
It kind of started with the whole Pink Lurie Festival, which has been a tradition in Knysna for a long time, and we've always enjoyed the festivities that it brings into the area. And obviously myself and my colleague approached the Pink Lurie Foundation to see how we could get involved. We're very happy to say that we will be hosting the delegates for Mr. Gay World 2018 at the park at the end of May.
And anybody else who wants to see the elephants, you've got a website, you said?
Yes, www.knysnaelephantpark.co.za.
And then will you be running any promotions or specials during the event, with the Mr. Gay World event and the Pink Lurie?
We do not have any specials yet. We are looking at them, but I will definitely keep you guys posted. It will be on our Facebook page and our Instagram.
So the elephants are on Facebook and on Instagram?
They are indeed.
And that was Erin Shattock from the Knysna Elephant Park. And this, of course, is Gay SA Radio, where you are family.